Let me see how I'm looking.
You looking fine as sitting on the plane.
You too. We're back. It's been a long time. We went from the summer arc to the winter arc, but we're back at it right here, right now. We got a shoulders and arms session going down. I'm about to get this thing going back in Carbon. And big news, we got my boy Cannon behind the camera.
What's up, boys? What up?
I'll throw you like your TikTok on screen.
Yeah, you can link me up real quick.
All right, TikTok.
Up and coming influencer out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So we're gonna hit this lift. It's been a minute. Some updates in my life. Went back to school, back at college, obviously. I was running PPL for a while, and now I've sort of switched my split up a little bit. I'm doing more like an Arnold type split, kind of. Really just to get more content. It gives me more days in the gym that I have like a good pump so I can film more. Yeah, changed the split up a little bit. We got a Charm day going down. And I've also been running some free weight movements recently. So I've switched to like incline dumbbell, incline shoulder press, and like weighted pulls. And I know that's crazy coming from me because I used to be like heavy on the machines and stuff, but it just feels fucking good, man. Like you get the testosterone boost from those free weights, those dumbbells. It's kind of crazy. So I've been loving being back on that. And I feel like it just gives you like a universal strength base. So no matter what gym you go to, you can still make progress when you're on free weights. You can always hit a dumbbell press wherever you're at. So we're gonna start the session off, I think, with some shoulder press and try to hit some new PRs and go from there. All right, without any further ado, I'm glad to be back. Let's run this fucking session. Let's go.
This dude's about to bog me, man.
Wait, let's show. Wait, pop on camera real quick. All right, everyone,
boys?
say what's good to Cannon.
I'm Cannon. I'm a sophomore at Vandy. We're gonna get this lift going, and Owen's probably gonna mog me, but
yeah, baby. Woo! Next, and then from there, maybe triple digits. We'll see.
Well, I have to try to match you, bro. I have to.
Good luck with that.
Try to match Owen, man.
He's trying to match the top fucking dog. I don't know if he can get that. All right, time to lock in. We'll rip some SD Kid, 4 Raws, and get cracking.
Come on. Easy, lightweight. God damn, boy.
That's what goes the most.
Hey, you gotta progressively overload. You gotta progressively overload, bro. Doesn't matter.
We'll lower that a little bit next low-key a Sunday. It's a Sunday night. No one's here. And they're not playing music for like the first time ever. So you can actually hear me. So the universe is working in our favor right now. Always keep a positive mentality. You are the master of your own thoughts. You shape the reality you choose to build. And I wanted this video to go down. So here we are, locked and loaded. So,
what is bro yapping about now? I'm just kidding.
I'm getting to my spiritual mindset right now. But for now, forget about that. Let's blow the whistle. We'll do the reference. Let's put it down. Yeah, this motherfucker.
What's exposed to me right
this
now,
dude
man?
has a togi beater on right now. Holy fan.
I'm a Togi fan, man.
You gotta be kidding me.
Taking a breath, closing my eyes, taking a break. I don't want to run, I cherish myself, so don't cross the line. All the old times are into your eyes. Please be quiet, do not break the silence. I'm not losing time, I want to waste it with you. Please be quiet, do not break the silence.
Back in the dorm, Kenan had to go to some like frat thing. I don't know what the fuck that's about, because all I do is just go to the gym, goon, and then I just let fucking AI do my homework, and that's about it. So, cannot relate to that. But yeah, just to wrap up this video, what I wanted to talk about was like he and I have been talking about how he's starting out with the content and like what my advice would be to him or to someone who's just getting started and wants to try to make content, wants to get a fitness platform. And I think that would be a great thing to sort of share with you guys, because I'm sure a ton of you want to like document your progress and make a fitness account, or you already have one, you want to keep trying to get it to grow. And I wouldn't call myself an expert yet. I'm working towards that, but I have built a decent platform, and I definitely have learned a ton of lessons along the way. The hard way most of the time. Pause. I have learned some hard lessons along the way though, and I think it's just it's cool to like it was cool to help him out and try to sort of mentor him a little bit, help him get his like platform off the ground, and it got me thinking about what would be helpful for really anyone who's trying to start this shit. So the main thing I think when you're trying to make like fitness content or start any sort of like social media platform. Oh, don't mind that. It's just the girls who like to study right outside my fucking room. But anyways, so the main thing that I think like is helpful when you're starting out is first you want to sort of get an idea of like what your strong suits are, what can you really bring to the table that can separate you from the average person, and where you can really provide value. So for me going into it, I knew it was going to be my physique from the jump, because I didn't even start making content until I was like 5 or 6 years deep into training. I really took the time to develop an impressive like elite level physique before I even began to like pick up a camera and film it. So for me, I knew that that's what it was all about. But if you want to start like making content earlier on in your fitness journey, when you're not quite there yet, you sort of have to think to yourself like, what can I bring to the table? What value can I provide in an industry that can be pretty saturated? That's not like a death sentence by any means, but there's a ton of people making content. What's going to stand you out? What's going to separate you? Is it the physique? Do you have a story to tell? Do you have a message to convey? Like, what type of content is going to really move the needle for you? And it doesn't just have to be the edits. It can be, like strength related shit. Like if you're strong, it can be taking your audience on a journey. Like, oh, come with me as I do this bulk, or come with me as I try to lose all this weight. It can be more like relatable content where you're speaking to the camera, talking about your fitness journey, talking about the gym. It just has to be something that can provide some sort of value. So you need to figure out what that is for you, what you really feel inspired to create, what moves you, what really makes you happy when you're trying to make your content, and go from there. Like, I love making the edits, and I love doing this shit. I love to help inspire people, and every single time I go about it, it fills my heart. That's kind of corny to say, but like, I love doing this shit. And it's not even about the numbers, it's about the process of creating. And I never get sick and tired of it. And that's why I know I'm destined for it. And that's why I found the success that I have so far. Because I genuinely love what I do again and again and again. And some reels flop, some pictures flop, but I'm able to see through it all because it's not about the numbers, but it's about loving what you do and knowing that you can help people and really bring value to the table. So that's the first main thing, is like, it can be helpful to try to follow what your favorite influencers are doing as sort of a guidepost, right? And to hop on trends or whatever. Like, you can totally try that stuff, but to really establish longevity and to build your own brand and platform, you need to find what you can provide specific value to an audience with, and what's going to really move you and motivate you to create. Because I'll tell you right now, like, it sounds good on paper, but once you go out there and you have dozens and dozens and dozens of posts that flop and don't perform, which is going to be inevitable, you need some sort of North Star that's going to make you want to continue to produce beyond the numbers. So you have to find some sort of intrinsic value, knowing that you can provide a certain type of value to a certain type of audience, and loving what you do. Those are the two core things you got to work on. And the beauty of when you're starting out is, like, you might not know what those things are. Like, it's easier said than done to know the style of content you want to make, to understand how you can even provide value to people, to know what, like, you even like to do. All that stuff's easier said than done. But don't, like, be worried or distressed when you're starting out and you don't quite know these things, because you're actually in a beautiful position when you first get started. And that is that you have the ability to just try everything. You can iterate as many times as you want. You can reinvent yourself. You can try all different styles of content and then find what works best for you and go with it. You, like, really, like, people are like, oh, like, I wish I just had, like, this platform. I wish I had a couple posts that I could just hit the algorithm and go viral. But it really just requires embracing the moment that you're in and just letting go of all, like, sort of expectations and all this pressure you're trying to put on yourself, and just, like, try a bunch of things. Like, iterate, try a bunch of different products, a bunch of different styles, whatever you think might work. Just go crazy with it. Like, don't have any crazy expectations of, oh, I gotta hit this, or it's this or nothing, or it's this or bust. Like, no, like, just embrace a growth mindset and a growth mentality. Try everything, and just, you'll naturally find things that take you on the right path from there. So embrace where you're at, embrace that situation, iterate, and try new things. And never get too caught up in like self-limiting beliefs or this idea that you have to go a specific route. It's your life. You're in complete control of the path you can choose. That's the best fucking part about it. Because that takes me into the second part of this whole process, which is just resilience. Not everyone's gonna be able to succeed because not everyone can handle the amount of fucking losses you gotta take, bro. The way I like to think of it is like this. Let's say you have like a 200-sided die, right? And all the sides are blank, but one side has that red X on it. One side is that money side. You're gonna have to roll that dice so many fucking times, and it's gonna come up blank every single time, but you have to keep rolling the dice. That's the only way. It's the only way. You can't stop rolling the dice and magically expect for the red side to be face up. Like, no, you have to keep rolling the fucking dice. Keep rolling the dice. Do not give up. Keep going through all of it. I don't care what the fucking result is of your efforts. I don't care how good of a reel you thought it was. I don't care how much you think that you're him, whatever. You have to keep rolling the dice throughout it all. Hold on. Fuck that. My camera's about to overheat. I don't care. I'm cooking. That's why it's overheating, because I'm spitting some fire right now. You have to keep rolling the dice, and guess what? With every single roll, the probability of the next roll being the one that hits increases. With every single roll, you get closer to hitting. You must keep rolling the dice. It's the only fucking way. Every single roll, you get closer to that hit. And then once you hit, boom, you're in. You got your foot in the door. And then it's just fucking gravy from there. You feel me? You must roll the dice. I failed so many times. I look back at some of my old stuff. I'm like, ugh, like that's so bad. But I stuck through it. I kept rolling the dice. I kept getting better. And I got closer and closer and closer until I fucking hit that shit. That's what it takes. Okay, my camera literally did overheat for a minute there. So I was generally cooking for a minute. But just to finish out what I was saying, I am not special. There are people with better physiques out there than me, who look better than me, who can edit better than me, who have better content, everything, right? But guess what? I have utter conviction in what I'm doing. I know I'm going to succeed at this. I am in complete control of my reality. With every single day, I make a choice to work at this goal. And you can too. You can do it too. You just gotta persevere through the ups and the downs. You're gonna take some losses. But if you can stick through it, you can keep rolling the fucking dice. You got it. I hope that this has been able to help you in some way, shape, or form and inspire you. And of course, if you have any questions or whatever, leave them in the comment section. I will get back to you. I want to try to help as many people as I possibly can. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to uplift. And I genuinely want this platform to do as much good in the world as it possibly can. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to support you. And yeah, man, I'm glad to be back at the YouTube. I love making this shit. I know it was such a long time between my last video and now. And the thing is like, I just didn't feel like I was at a place in my life, in my development, where making a video really made sense. I felt like I had to sort of break through the phase in that my life that I was in and reach a new level, I don't know, physically, metaphysically, spiritually, whatever, to where I was in a place where I was prepared to create and to make more content. And I think I'm at that point now. So I'm glad to be back, and I definitely want to make more frequent uploads, bring more people in, try to make it more interactive. Like so many of my videos were just me with the tripod, and while that can be good, there is an element that is missing when it's just that case. And I think that it's very helpful to have people in your life who can unite behind this vision and this goal. That's really powerful, and it makes the videos so much better. So going forward, that is my game plan. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and my camera is about to overheat one more time, so I'm gonna call it now. Peace. I love you guys. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace again. Fuck it.